Brother Tim.
Mark.
Dude, what's going on?
Just parking up the new ride. You know? What's up with you? Why's your car right here?
Dude, I am super pumped. Today is just about a year in the making. We're gonna go to AL13. I'm gonna pick up my wheels. I'm like super pumped for it, dude.
I can't wait to see how well the color matches, because we both haven't seen it in person yet.
No, and I'll show you guys some pictures in a second, but for those that don't know, this is my 2021 Civic Type R. Huge thank you to Dave and Damon. I'm gonna constantly say it throughout the video, but when I went to go pick up this car, Dave actually went with me to the dealership and was arguing them down about, we don't want that warranty, we don't want that warranty, we don't want this markup. And because of him, he actually saved me like $6,000-$7,000 on this. Bro, that goes so far, yeah, honestly. Exactly. And like, when you want to mod your car, when you have to pay for gas, and you're like, I don't really feel like it, but I did save $6,000 or $7,000 on the car, so I'm not that mad.
Technically, you saved more because you're financing it, so it would have worked out to be like, you know,
and
whatever
plus tax and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, so ended up getting this car, and then the first thing that we did was the guys actually got me this exhaust as a gift from FI Exhaust. And honestly, it really transformed the car. It's like most modern cars, it's pretty quiet. You just hear like, but it actually sounds a lot better now. I can start it up in a second. And then they also got me some TE37s, which obviously are not on the car.
Well, don't forget the springs as well.
The springs. They got me some springs, some spoon springs. They're kind of hard to see.
It took us a while to eventually get them on, because at the old shop it was just so cluttered, right? Like, we only had one lift, and the lift was always like pretty much taken up. So we didn't get the chance until we moved here. But then, like, the first couple months of moving here, it was just so busy.
Oh yeah, dude. And like, it was something that similar to like an oil change. I hadn't done an oil change like on my first car. I would take it because it was so cheap, and I didn't actually have any other tools in my house. Yeah. But with the Civic, it was like, all right, I know I should learn how to do this just as a dude. Like, I should figure it out. And same thing with the springs. It was like, I didn't really want to pay someone to do the springs for me. Yeah. But I also wanted to have either Tim or Sean help me. I always bugged them about it at the old shop, just because I didn't want to take everything apart and then either A, forget the best practices of how to organize or what tools I needed to use, or B, just be stuck and have to Uber home. And
luckily you did get help, because it ended up being kind of a fiasco that night.
Dude, it was a chore.
It was supposed to be like 3 hours, and we didn't leave the shop till 2 a.m.
Was it that late?
It was that late.
That was rough, dude.
That was pretty rough. But luckily we did it on Friday, so we had the whole weekend to rest up. But the car looks great now. Slam.
Well, yeah, it's lower, but honestly, the fitment is not good at all.
Also, one thing to bring up is when you had the TEs on it, it fit pretty good, and it didn't fit
so much better,
and it didn't rub.
No.
But now it's lowered.
That's true.
So you don't know how it's gonna be now.
Yeah.
Because are these fenders rolled?
They're plastic. I think.
That one's plastic. This one's slightly rolled, but it's not fully rolled. Like, they rolled like the middle.
Yeah. But yeah, so these are the factory wheels that came on the car. Honestly, in my opinion, they're on the better side of factory wheels. I think they look decent on the car.
Yeah, they're not horrible.
There's a lot of worse examples of factory wheels. For those who don't know, I was in an accident last summer. I'll pull up some pictures in a second. And a Jeep came over. That's why we always joke about Jeep Nation. A Jeep basically like lost. I was in the middle lane here, and then a Jeep lost traction and just and dived right into my side. So I got a new door, new kind of fender plastic piece, side skirt, front fender, hood, bumper,
headlight,
whole bunch of stuff. And then also had to replace a whole bunch of suspension parts. Yeah. So it's all new suspension on this side for the most part. So here's what the car looked like in the accident, and here's what it looks like right now. The bodywork on the car, honestly, was pretty good. They matched the paint pretty well. My rear door one day when we went to go get smoothies, and then Sean got out of my back seat and was like, yo dog, your door's loose. And yeah, it actually was. They didn't tighten the bolts. They were just like hand tight on the door, which is super sketchy.
That was hilarious.
super sketchy. But everything else, to be honest, the fitment looks pretty good. Like, I am pretty happy with the repairs, but they couldn't help me out with the wheel. I called around, took it to one place, and then they were like, hey, we're not going to be able to work on the wheel. It's just too bad. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll just come and pick it up. And then they called me in the morning. They said, hey, we fixed your wheel. Which, I mean, after their skepticism originally, it wasn't what I really wanted to hear.
Yeah.
So it was repaired from where it is here, from this state. Which, dude, like, I sent this picture to a bunch of different wheel repair guys, and everybody told me,
you can't really see it in this
can't
photo.
Touch it.
But, like, that is a whole chunk missing. It's not just a scrape. Like,
no.
Like, an actual chunk of the wheel was gone.
So you can see it pretty good right here. How deep of a piece that actually took out.
It's like a quarter of the way into the spoke.
Yeah, and like we said, that's not normal wheel repair. Usually it's really just lip repair.
Yeah, just curb rash.
Like, yeah, this isn't a normal job. And there's some guys that'll even, like, if you kind of oval your wheel out,
yeah, like
they'll like bang it back into place.
They'll do that, like where they heat it up and bend it back, or if it has a crack, then they'll weld up a crack.
Yeah.
But nobody's really like building up a like spoke again.
Yeah. And for the most part, it's kind of like, well, why don't you just buy another wheel? But with the TEs,
you tried
like,
that.
I did try to buy another wheel. And it was either I buy a full set of wheels, or I try and order one from Japan and just wait months and months and months and months and months for one to come.
Well, they weren't just regular TEs.
No, they were the Saga S Plus.
And specifically for the CTR.
Bronzo.
So they only made like a limited amount.
Exactly.
And Evasive did have a few, but they were like, it would be crazy to sell you one wheel out of our set.
Brother Mike. What's up, dude?
What's up?
And then here they are after AL13 went over them and prepped them, but no paint yet. And the concern with the wheels was they had the engraving. They weren't just like, you know, like a sticker on wheel like a lot of other TEs are.
Yeah.
So because they had the engraving, was it going to be kind of left? You know, was that all going to be there? But AL13 did it right. They just smoothed it all out, and it looks really good.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see them. I haven't seen them like painted yet, but the idea is to match the championship white that's on the car.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, fingers crossed that they got that color match.
Yeah.
I mean, white's probably the easiest color to match, like off the car, because it doesn't fade that much.
Yeah.
Right? Like a yellow or a red or something else is going to fade a lot. So if they just go off a color code rather than like actually matching it directly to the car, it's going to be off. But I think with white, I think they should be able to get it.
Now we're going to go pick them up, put them on the car, check them out. I'm super excited. David Naiman bought me the TEs right after I had the car, and they haven't been back on this car in almost a year now, like 11 months. So I'm super excited to put them back on there. It's an awesome gift, and honestly, I was psyched. So I'm excited to put them back on there and actually have the car looking right and fix this terrible fitment and hopefully not rub too much. What do we got going on out front of the HQ here?
They set up an autocross course for us.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you just kind of like, you know, you see like check.
Hit the
Oh, not enough steering angle. Oh, that was close. But you kind of get that rhythm through there, so it's added a lot of excitement. You know, when you come in to the shop in the morning and you're driving in, you can hit a couple cones. I mean, not hit them, but like, you know, go in between them.
Depends who's driving.
Depends on which car you're in, right? And then pull in the lot. So
there you go. All right, we are on site.
We are here.
While we're here,
Yeah.
you guys gonna buy any wheels or anything? Just figure I'd ask.
maybe, I don't know.
Maybe
See
just
what
buy
they
a
got.
set of wheels. I don't know.
You never know.
You need a set of wheels.
For something.
For what?
For something.
Ah, yes.
No.
Grueling.
Yeah.
And we gotta get them to make some wheels for the scooters back at the shop.
Oh, yeah.
Some sick
Some
wheels.
three-piece,
Three-piece
with a big
scooter
lip.
wheels.
Deep dish. All right, here we go.
I thought you were gonna bring the car so you could
I
like
thought
throw
about
them on
bringing the
right
car.
now, you know?
Exactly. I thought about it, but then we were like, all right, I don't have room.
You gonna
It's a
take
little
them
tight.
back though and throw them on?
Yeah, right away.
Nice.
Dude. That's sick.
They came out good.
It looks so sick.
Yeah. Yeah, you got some sick tires, too.
And honestly, I can't tell which one's which.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if you could figure it out.
Yeah.
They look really good. You gotta stay away from curbs, Mark.
Dude, I know. I'm
Keep
worried.
your distance from curbs, Mark.
Careful, Tim.
I think they did a good job on like the actual repair because I was looking at all the wheels on the backside,
Yeah.
and none of them have crazy amount of weights.
No.
Like, look at this one. There's nothing. Like, this one's perfectly balanced.
That's
What if it's this one?
That'd be so crazy.
They made it better than Ray's made them.
Probably. Probably. Yeah, and those tires look really good on there too.
Yeah.
It's a good fit.
These are actually like a really good tire. I thought you got like an actual like all-season street tire.
No,
But this
these are
is like,
sweet.
This is like an actual like track radial tire.
Yeah.
Don't scratch them, Mark. Don't scratch them.
It's okay. If anything happens, I'll just blame your driving.
That's right. I'll make sure to stop really, really hard. Feeling good about that?
I think so.
I would get some more angle on that one. Yeah, get some more angle. There you go. There we go. I feel better about that. Since I'm driving. What do we blame for Mark's wheels getting scratched on the first day before he even gets them on the car?
Exactly. No, flip a U-turn. We're coming back.
Adrian just said he didn't want to see him ever again.
Ever.
Yeah, ever.
Don't even bring your car over here.
No.
Yeah.
Don't drive by.
Yeah,
Exactly. But yeah, thanks so much, man.
Anytime, bro.
Yeah, you guys killed it.
Good to see you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
probably.
But not with these wheels, though.
Yeah,
Just for any other wheels. Thanks, Adrian.
All right,
All
guys.
right, let's roll. All right, see ya.
All right, next stop.
Let's go.
Mike?
Next stop.
Yeah, so what is the next stop, Mike?
Secret?
Let's go. Stuff for me. I'm excited now.
All right.
All right, let's go.
All right, Mike. Where are we?
We are at King's Powder Coating. Let's pick up some parts for my E46.
What?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Wow.
Something tells me we're close to the oven.
Yeah, it's everything in here is an oven. This oven doesn't. Let me find where my parts are at.
Mike, you're a big Honda guy.
Yeah,
You've had a lot of
big Honda
TEs
guy.
before. What would you recommend? They got the glow in the dark stickers.
Oh, that's hard.
The glow in the dark stickers. I don't know.
I don't know.
They got the red ones that look really good, which is kind of like, that's the standard look.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I think I got to see the wheels on the car first
yeah,
and see. But
because right now I'm like, I don't think it needs it. Like, I think it might look pretty clean, but it could be cool.
I think it might need it.
Yeah.
I think it might need something to break it up because the whole car is white and the wheels are the same color white.
Yeah.
So it might need something to break it up. Oh, here we go.
So what parts do we have here, Mike? I see the front.
Air dam splitter thing.
Yeah, let's pull this out maybe so it's
It's wrapped up.
fit it in there a little better. It's just stuck, I think, on that plastic.
Oh, the plastic wrap.
Yeah. There we go. Sneak it out of there.
There you go. So that's one piece, and it has like the side pieces on the bumper.
Yep.
These things.
Yeah, like air dams
And then,
pieces for the front splitter and then wing uprights.
Oh, and black of a satin, I think. Satin black.
Careful.
Yeah, careful with those parts, Tim. Don't worry about the wheels.
Throw them on the
The wheels
wheels.
will cushion the parts.
Go bolt all these parts on these cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wheels.
Yeah, you bolt. I'm gonna work on my car.
No, you're gonna work on my car.
You can do it.
We are back, and we got all of your parts here. Let's unwrap them. Probably in there if you want to.
Yeah, we'll unwrap
But
it.
I'm excited to see it. It'll look really good.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I've been waiting to do this.
Yeah.
Just haven't had a chance. Finally got it pulled off the car, sent out. Time to bolt these things on.
So on that car, this is it, right? Like, this is the last thing you really plan to do on it.
Yeah, this is like the finishing touch. Basically, the car was done.
Yeah.
Obviously, it got painted at King's Auto Body, and then completely separate company, King's Powder Coating, got these all powder coated up. So now the car is done. Actually, I do need one more thing:
Oh, what's that?
battery.
That's important. So Mike, this completes the build, brother.
Yep.
This build is how many years in the making?
A lot of years. I don't really remember. Maybe I started in 2017.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was never supposed to be a fast
Yeah.
build. It was just a side project. It was when we had time at the shop when we weren't busy, when we were always busy. So, yeah, but now it's done. It's tested, it's dyno tuned, it is corner balanced and aligned. The arrow is all dialed in. So like flat through turn 8 at Willow, which is, I think it was close to like almost 140 miles an hour, 137 or something like that.
Full throttle. That's sick.
And it's hooked up even on these old tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I went out, these tires must have been at least 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah.
So old slicks don't have a ton of grip, but they're still okay to go flat. So yeah, Zig's dialed. It's ready for its new home.
Yeah, dude, I'm
I just need
pumped.
to find its new home.
That's true. I'm pumped because we're both completing our builds today.
Yeah.
We both
done with your build?
We both have Advan tires. I don't know if I'm done with my build or not, but at least for today, I'm done.
You're done for the day.
You know, things cost a lot of money.
They do.
And they're not getting any cheaper. So for now, my credit card is saying I'm done with the bills.
Yeah, it's lowered. You got your brand new wheels and tires
It
on
sounds
there.
fine.
Sounds
It'll look
good.
good.
Yeah.
And like anything I want to do further, like it'll cost a little bit. And I don't necessarily want to do like an engine build.
No.
I have one car.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else. So I don't want to do like 500 horsepower. Like I know it's possible with that engine. Like you can go super crazy, but like I need another car first. So it's like I would have to get like a 4Runner or a Sequoia or something like that. Be like a cool, reliable daily that I enjoy, and that'll cost just a little bit more than a built engine. And so it's like I might as well just get a separate car or something like that, and then have something reliable, and then tinker around with the car and have fun. But like for now, don't break your daily. All right, what's going on first?
The lift.
Yeah, first I want to clean the splitter because it's terribly dirty.
It is very dirty.
Yeah. So before we bolt this on and make it hard to clean, we're just gonna rag and wipe this thing down.
What kind of cleaner should we use?
I don't know, probably just water.
Oh, okay.
It's just dusty from the body shop.
All right, last one, or there's one more.
One more after.
One more.
The hard one. That one broke a little bit.
Yeah, I'll have to trim it off with the snips.
This one. There we go.
There you go.
Looks good.
Dude, it looks sick.
Yes.
Sealed up.
Now, we need these pieces.
Those boys, man.
These guys.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just gotta get the hardware for these guys.
All right, what do we have here? We got the uprights.
The uprights.
Sick.
Yeah. Those look good. Can't wait to get this wing bolted on here and see how it looks with these, because it looked cool when it was silver, but it looked unfinished. So.
Did you model these after anything, or did you come up with the design yourself?
No, I just made the design. So basically, I put the wing up where I wanted it, right at the roof height, right at the rear bumper, so it's legal for like as many racing organizations and classes as possible.
So what would make it illegal with like your wing placement? Let's take a look at
Pretty
it.
much, yeah.
Because I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, so almost every racing organization that allows you to have an aftermarket wing on the car will say that it can't be any farther back than the rearmost point of the bumper.
Okay.
So you drop a string down to see where it sits, and then basically you tape a string onto the roof and pull it across.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and make sure that you use a level, so you make sure that the wing is level and no higher than the top of the roof line at its highest point. So if you get the wing up higher and further back, you get more downforce without having as much drag. You can run a smaller wing because you have that leverage.
Yeah.
And also the wing being up higher, it's in cleaner air, so you're not worried about the air that's coming over the car disturbing the wing. So sometimes they do tie it in and they'll actually use the car shape to maximize the air over the wing. But that takes obviously
Similar to
some
like
development.
this car here, right? Where
Yeah,
it's
I mean-
flowing down the back of the car into the wing.
Yeah, and the angle that they put there might be a lot more aggressive because of the angle of the air coming over the back of the car.
Yep.
So usually you'll see like the aftermarket wings or wings on race cars that are sitting up here, they'll be flatter in the center and then more angle on the sides. And that's because as the air comes off the roof, it's not just going straight, it's kind of following this, so it's coming down, so it's hitting the wing at an angle. So it's already, so if this is already 7 degrees, they'll take 7 degrees out of the middle of the wing to make it the same effectively as the air that's coming off the side. So even though you see the wing with those shapes, it's actually to balance it out, to have even downforce across the whole wing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. This is a Cognition wing. They took the airfoil design off of like, I think a 90s Formula One car.
Oh, really?
So it's really aggressive. And,
Dang.
yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah. It's pretty rad. Looks cool. Works well. All right, now.
Do you run it flat or how much angle?
Not a ton of angle. Pretty flat. Put too much angle in this thing, it makes a lot of downforce because of the shape.
And then it'll just be an air brake.
Yeah. And this car doesn't have a ton of power. It wasn't built to be a super high horsepower car, so.
How much horsepower does it have?
I tuned it to be exactly 330.
Okay.
At the wheels, so it comes up, and then it just basically is like 330 horsepower. So nice flat power band. Yeah.
And is that a class thing, or is that just what do you think the car should be built for?
Yeah, that was building it around a horsepower to weight class. So the car's 2,600 pounds without driver, so about 2,800 pounds with driver and fuel. So at that weight, you can have 330 horsepower. So I don't want to add weight to the car to try to get another 10 horsepower. I feel like that flattened power band drives a lot better, and at pretty much every track, the lighter car is going to do better. Some tracks are really long straightaways and stuff where, you could be heavier and have more power and be faster. But for all the tracks especially tracks that I like going to, they're all more technical.
Now I am pumped for Mike. His car looks really sick altogether now that everything's powder coated black. But I'm itching to put my wheels on because I really want to see how it looks. But I also want to do an oil change today. Tim needs to do an oil change, and Mike needs a battery. So we're gonna make an AutoZone O'Reilly's run. Which one was it?
Yeah, one of them.
We're gonna make an AutoZone O'Reilly's run. They're both 1.5 miles away from here. So we'll flip a coin and get what we need to get all of our cars going.
Yeah.
Mike doesn't do an oil change, so he's good.
I probably should do an oil change on my Cayman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's been a while.
We're gonna do oil change.
Oil change
together.
day. Woo!
All right, we're getting our oil. I got my filter. I got my oil. You got your filter.
A second
Looking
one
for
because
the cheapest oil.
The first one was kind of sketchy. Now I'm looking for the cheapest oil they got.
Where's your filter?
They didn't have it.
Oh, really?
Not at the store.
That's just Porsche dealers only.
No Porsche stuff. I think I have a couple back in my old shops. I'll have to swing by and grab some.
I would imagine you would.
Yeah. I usually buy them in like, I don't buy one.
You like a box of 4 or 5. Fair enough.
Yep.
All right, Tim.
Well, to celebrate.
Where's your cheapest oil possible?
Well, to celebrate Ryan coming over, I'll have to get the edge.
Edge. Tim
You
loves
know
the
what?
edge.
Maybe my car deserves some warm-up weight. A little
Warm-up weight?
1030 instead of 530,
All right. So, Mark, is your build going to be done today? What else can we add to this build?
We could add some diamonds.
Dazzle.
Gold chain.
Oh, I like the eagle down there. Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
These aren't on sale yet?
Do they have the Formula Drift one?
Oh, Lord.
Oh gosh.
Cheap.
Oh gosh.
That's what you need,
pretty
Mark.
funny. That's pretty funny. I'll give it to you. All right, back at the shop, ready to go.
Battery in here?
Now, fortunately, it's in a very easy location to access.
Yes, it is. It is. Well, semi.
Right there.
Easy.
Not actually, not that bad.
Not
but
terrible.
still not easy.
Not terrible.
And did you put it back there just for weight, or because that's that way in place?
No, we had the car on the scales, basically weight balancing it. So offset the driver's weight, get it over on this side, and then move it back, but still keep it, in front or in the middle of the axle line, not hanging off the back of the car. So yeah, everything is thought out.
I see.
It's got a purpose.
And this car, from factory, was in the rear, right? Or was it up front?
It was in the rear in the
Okay.
E46s. Yep. Yeah, but it was in the rear. In,
Like trunk.
In the trunk area.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'd be like off to the corner over here.
It was down there, so I cut that section out and put a
Yep.
flat plate in there. So there wasn't that big box hanging down. It just like was a big air catch. But yeah, original location.
Pretty cool.
So Mark, in the meantime,
Yep.
pull your car in, use the quick jacks.
Yeah. Are they out or should we just jack it up and put it on stands?
Maybe jack it up and put it on stands, because the last time I used the quick jacks, I was trying to use it on the SVJ, and for some reason it wouldn't go up.
I'm not worried about them not going up. I'm worried about them not coming down. That could be an issue too.
That happened before.
On the quick jacks or on the two posts?
On the two posts, but nobody ever saw that. And,
Nope.
now that's
That wasn't here.
that
wasn't here.
So jack this thing up.
Yeah, let's not get the oil hot.
Why? It works better when it's hot.
Like draining out, right?
Yeah, but it's okay. You already turned it off.
Turn it on.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Mark, so what do you want to do first? The important thing, aka change your oil, or put the wheels on?
I think what might be smarter,
Yeah.
I mean, I could always wash my hands, but I think I'll put the white wheels on first and then do the oil change
No, get your hands oily and then put the wheels on.
and then touch the white wheels that I can't ceramic coat for 2 weeks. I'll probably just do the wheels first.
Okay, let's put the wheels on first. Mark! Nothing.
In my own car.
We decided to put the wheels on first before we get our hands oily.
That sounds like a good idea.
Especially
But are you gonna put the car back?
I was just gonna do it here.
Okay.
make it nice and hard on ourselves.
Not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Are those new or are those
No,
the
so
old ones?
these are the old ones. I'll do this.
Those will
one.
look good. I'm glad you
Right
put it
on
on
my
your roof.
This was one of the dumberest decisions I've made. That's right.
Anyways,
I'll just leave that one
they're light at least.
there. They are light. They're way lighter and look way better than the stock ones.
Yeah, they do. I mean, the stock ones are big and bulky, and these are a little bit smaller, a little bit thinner.
I'm honestly super excited to put these on. Like, again, thanks to Dave and Damon. Like, what a sick gift, dude. Like,
Yeah.
And then even getting me connected with AL13 and those guys just killing it. Adrian said, like, and this might even be the wheel that was hit. I have no idea. Like,
Yeah.
you cannot tell.
Nobody saw which one it was. Like,
No.
nobody even knows anymore.
Yeah, and they worked on all of the wheels. He had told me at first, he was like, there's like some minor blemishes on the other two wheels that didn't actually have any curb rash. And he was like, we can touch it up and like make them perfect if you want. The guys killed it. He was saying that the dudes that actually did the rebuild over at AL13, they surprised themselves on how like clean it came out. So yeah, I'm pumped. Like, sent it to the best and got the best results.
Yeah, they look great. Let's
get this
get it on. Take this one off, and then let's get the somewhat of a reveal.
The new wheel.
Yeah, just look how much wider those are than these.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get my white gloves. There she goes.
Here, I got one for you. A singular one. Oh, you had a socket in there.
Yeah, because there's the locking net.
Oh, there is?
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. It's got a little groovy in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that. That's cool.
But like, couldn't you just put a regular socket on there?
It doesn't even
Oh,
matter.
no, it's got more sides.
Different one.
No, it's a 7. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-sided socket. It's not a 6-sided.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart of Ray's.
Yeah.
That's Okay, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's better than the splines.
Yeah, the
tuner.
splines are pretty universal.
Like tuner splines. Yeah, exactly. Where it's more of like, it's not really a lock. It's just the fact that some wheels have holes that are too small, so you have to run those kind of nuts.
All right, here we go.
It's the wrong bolt pattern.
He's almost scared. You know, right now it looks a lot whiter than the car, but
I mean, I had them before.
but also your car could just be dirty.
It's not too dirty right now.
I mean, well, I can't be one to talk, so.
When was the last time you washed your car?
Um,
I washed your car?
No, when the cleaner guy came to the old shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, so it's been a few months.
Mark, you ready?
I am.
I'm concerned, but I don't know. You're not concerned.
It'll be fine.
Well, there's also, we should lower it and then put the other front on and turn the wheel back and forth. It'll be fine right now. You're good. You're good. Oh, you're fine. Why were you
good.
worried?
Why?
What's
Because
it?
you were worried.
There's like a gap.
Because you were worried.
You were
I
worried.
wasn't worried. I have no sweat on my forehead right now. See?
Mark was worried, and
You were worried.
I was egging him on. That was hilarious. Mark, I hear something.
What is that? Is that Brother Mike?
I think that's Mike's.
Oh, there he goes.
Where is it? Oh, damn. And Mike, it's looking good. The sun's not out, but it still looks good under these cloudy lights. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, you got plenty of room. You're good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that looks good.
Yeah, I love it. Filled out the gap a lot.
Yeah,
I don't have a huge gap anymore.
it's honestly not too much white, but the sticker would give it a little bit more essence.
Yeah, I think doing the one sticker
Yeah.
would look pretty good.
But you have to wait 2 weeks anyways, so you'll get
Yes.
your
I'll
driving around with pure white, and then you can change it up.
Exactly. Ooh, go ahead and drop it down, Tim.
Full speed?
Sick. Dude, it looks really good.
It will look good. I think, torque the wheels down, let the suspension settle a little bit.
Yeah,
How is it?
that looks pretty nice.
Yeah,
Like, it's not like super stanced or
it shouldn't be.
or like tucked or anything, but like I think the fitment's not as egregious as it was before.
I think it looks good. It looks like it gives like the track car kind of look.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, we'll get this kind of all cleaned up here. I got to put away the rest of the tools and then still do the oil change now. But again, thanks to Dave and Damon. Thanks to Mike. Mike was the one who actually picked up these wheels when the guys were going to surprise me with them.
Yep.
And the tires for them and got me good tires that I totally used. And they're sitting in my backyard and they're ready for Tim to burn up.
Yeah.
So come and pick those up.
One day.
One day. But yeah, they look really sick.
They look good. We just need to get the car outside to be able to really see it.
Yeah, exactly. I will not get it hot before I get under it again, so I'll just do the oil change and we'll bring it outside.
Cool.
And I'll park it next to your white car.
Yeah, a couple white cars.
Yeah.
All right, steady hands, Mark. Don't pour it all over your engine, man. Bro!
It's got a little oil catch there.
It looks like you.
It's a little swimming pool for the dirt.
You know, you gotta
Look at my hand right now.
you gotta collect the oil somewhere.
My hand right now. I feel like a baby duck in the Gulf. Got to get some Dawn and a little blanket.
Yeah. The commercials really say they clean that up a lot. Damn, on your watch too. That's crazy.
Hey, look, bro.
Take off your watch.
That's that oil money right there. Oil money paid for this.
I don't think that's what the term oil money means. All right, done?
All done.
Perfect.
So now you're gonna do an oil change. Mike's all done with his BMW. He's got the battery in and he kind of wiped it down.
And then he took some pictures,
Yep.
listed it up
He's ready to
for
sell.
sale, I think.
Facebook Marketplace.
Why don't you line up your guys' 2 cars?
We should.
And, you know, a little white
Have a
car
race.
photo shoot. The brand new tires.
Put a seatbelt on too to pull it out.
Yeah, for no reason. I did tell Mark that he'll probably have to retorque his wheels in a couple 100 miles probably.
Maybe. This is paint. It's not as bad as powder coat, but it's
really?
still, yeah, it does smash down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Making those rubber squeaky noises.
I think he wants you to go outside.
It looks way better as far as like flush fitment.
Oh yeah.
So much better.
There's still a little bit of a gap, but it's not that bad.
Yeah,
Like,
but I
it-
mean, I feel like if it's any more flush than that, it's
yeah.
just gonna rub.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect for like driving around on the street, I think.
Yeah, or a track or whatever. You know, if you get it too hella flush,
Yeah.
and then every time you hit a bump,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
tires are rubbing. Yeah.
And his fenders aren't rolled or anything yet, so
Yeah.
no need to do that.
Yeah, he might actually need to. I think when we bought the wheels, the
Yeah.
guys at Evasive said that with the lowering springs and the wheels, almost 100% that you're going to have to cut or grind the rear inner fender wells.
Oh.
So it is very fitted.
Okay, well, we haven't done that, but you know what? Whatever.
Look at that cool car, and then there's a Civic pulling up. You can really see how yellow the championship white is.
Yeah, it's really yellow.
Compared to, yeah, 46 Alpine white. Even though that Alpine white is
Yeah.
not like an E36 Alpine white, that's
Which is
a different,
even whiter.
Even whiter.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a little bit more yellow tinted, and I think the E92s that had Alpine white were even a little bit more yellow
Yellowy.
tinted. Yeah.
All right, Mike, fire it up.
All right.
Sounds so good.
This ain't Marc's. High compression.
Tim is wrapped up with the oil change.
I am.
You're fixing the battery tie down
I
now.
found it. It's in front of the battery. I'm trying to grab it, but it's wedged in there.
Well, good luck with that, brother. I don't think that's a 2-man job.
No.
I just wanted to say again, thanks to Dave and Damon. I love these wheels so much. Thanks for connecting me with AL13. They came out perfectly. Thanks to the guys at AL13 that put a lot of time and love into making the wheels look right. Like, there's 1 or 2 wheels that even have weights on them at all. Like, they're like, it's like 1 or 2 weights each. It's super, super balanced. You can't tell which wheel is which. And as you guys saw earlier, there's like a huge chunk missing, and they all look perfect. So I'm super happy. Thanks again to Dave and Damon. Thanks to Adrian. Thanks to all the guys over at AL13. Came out super good. Thanks for watching, guys.